Hello dear viewers and welcome to another episode of Kebab Connoisseur. I am located once again in the Avonmouth industrial zone, and this time I decided to check out a different kebab van called the Filling Station. It is the 4th of August right now, and it is the first day in about a month that it hasn't rained. Now keep in mind, that does not necessarily mean that it's warm or that it's sunny. However, at least it has not rained today and it is not forecast to rain. So I immediately jumped on the opportunity to jump on my bike and go review a kebab somewhere. Get a king-sized lamb doner. Okay, so I have just bought a kebab king-sized for £9 from this place behind me, and now I will need to jump on the bike again and find some place to sit and review it. For £9 king-sized kebab, this feels pretty lightweight, but as always, we'll let the scale be the judge. Hello dear viewers again. So we have parked our motorbike just behind me, and now we are entering some kind of a forest where I saw a bench and hopefully we'll be able to review a kebab there. So this is my perspective. There is something here which we could use to review a kebab if needs be. However, there is supposed to be a small lake here with a bench, and I'm quite curious to see how it looks like. Oof! Oh! This looks amazing! Okay, so I've just noticed a table and benches right in front of me, right next to this small lake, which I will show to you just in a moment. This is exactly where I like to sit when I'm reviewing a kebab. Something like this. It's not the cleanest table, but they never are they? And while we are here, I will show you what this is. So as you can see, there is some kind of a lake here, some benches there I see on the other coast, some people fishing on that side. So yeah, quite a cool thing, but the coolest thing is definitely the table where I can sit and review a kebab. That's the MVP in my book. This side of the table looks a bit less dirty. Wow, that's disappointing. 586 grams. And this is how it looks inside. It's not bad. It looks like a standard kebab. However, if this is king size, then I'm King Charles. So I have decided to change the position of seating anyway. It's a bit dirty here, but I have this paper which I'll use as a tablecloth. The main difference is that if I sit on the other side, sun will be behind me and then you will not see well. Right, so this kebab, well, first off, the size right off the bat is disappointing. For a king size kebab from a van in the industrial zone, I mean, I really expected to get at least a kilo. Here I paid £9 and I only got 500 something grams, not even 600. So that's very disappointing. If this was a kebab in Bristol city centre, served at 3 AM in the morning, I would understand. But for a kebab served on a Friday afternoon in an industrial zone outside of town basically, I think one should get a lot bigger portion. Now from the salads we got lettuce, purple cabbage, onions, and that seems to be it. No chili peppers, no tomatoes, not a great showing. Chili sauce, not spicy at all. Meat, however, does look pretty good, although I think they actually grilled it. It seems that the meat was not ready yet, so they grilled it on the barbecue for me, which I believe you will not usually get meat prepared like this. Well, the meat I kind of like. You can have a look here. You can see it's well grilled on one side and then it's light from the other. That's because they prepared it on the barbecue. Now the sauces and the vegetables, it's all kind of sweet. And I'm really not a fan of sweet tastes. I prefer kebab to be spicy, not sweet. Spicy and salty. Last time I was in Avonmouth, I gave only the second 1 star in the history of the channel to another kebab van here, and so far this other kebab van, although it is better than that one, is not really flying the flag. So I believe I cannot recommend Avonmouth as a place to get kebabs, despite the fact there are multiple kebab vans around here. They're clearly formed some kind of a cartel and they're making kebabs which are not that good. As always, there is a pita bread right at the bottom, but we'll need to finish most of the ingredients before we can start eating it. I would like to try to eat some pita now. My only concern is that it's kind of soaked in sauce and I'm gonna get my hands dirty and I don't have a tissue except this to wipe it. It's a bit harder to do this now because I'm on a motorbike, so if I don't wash my hands properly I'll need to put them in the gloves and then they will get dirty and need washing. I suppose I could wash my hands in the lake, but it also looks pretty dirty to me. So yeah, pita bread, there is some fat from the meat which is shining on top of it, but when you eat it inside it's still fairly dry. Still, even this thing that it has, it's better than nothing. So I'll try to eat it as a sandwich now. Even though I know I'll get my hands dirty, but wish me luck. Hey, at least it didn't break. Let's soak a bit more of this chili and garlic sauce. So my rating for this kebab is gonna be 2 stars. What was good was meat which was grilled on the barbecue, so it got a nice dark brown crispy texture on one side and on the other one it was soft. This is what I like. And it also had enough fat to partially, not fully, drench the pita bread in it, so then pita bread is actually edible. As an additional plus, pita bread did not break when I tried to eat a kebab with it, which is a very common thing to happen. On the other hand, however, both the sauces and the salad had some very weird sugary aftertaste, which I really don't like. Yeah, that's about it. That's why it is 2 stars. As far as value goes, £9 for 500 something grams in the middle of an industrial zone. It's definitely not a great showing, so unfortunately I cannot recommend this place. It seems that Avonmouth industrial zone is not a great place to get a kebab. I think at this point I'm done with going there forever. The average rating with this one has gone to 1.5 stars out of 5, and even if you don't count the petrol that you spend getting here, you're not getting good value for money on your plate, or should I say in your styrofoam box. So this is it, another episode done. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next week in another episode. So, that was the filling station in Avonmouth, an industrial zone west of Bristol. While this kebab did exceed the extremely low bar set by the previous kebab review in the area, it did not exceed it by a whole lot and attained 2 out of 5 for the taste rating. The largest king-sized kebab costs £9 but weighs less than 600 grams, which is honestly insulting to the monarchy. The value for money is low at 65 grams per pound, and the average UK wage buys less than 5 kilograms of this kebab per day. Overall, it is clear that the Avonmouth industrial estate is not some kind of an undiscovered kebab mecca, and I do not see myself returning to the area for a meal anytime soon. That is all for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time in another episode.